What's up, guys? This is Will of Will's Gadgets and More, back with another video. So today I'm going to be unboxing and giving my first impressions of the Microsoft Surface Go 3. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've picked up the previous versions of this device. I had the original one, and then I had the Surface Go 2, and now we're on to the new Surface Go 3. This one is running Windows 11 out of the box, and I'm very excited to get this and try it out. So let's take a look at a few of the features and details. So this has a 10.5 inch display, 1920 by 1280. They call it a Pixel Sense display. It has a 3:2 aspect ratio, and this weighs about 1.2 pounds. Like I said, it's coming with Windows 11 out of the box. You're going to get about 11 hours on your battery life. This has the Intel Pentium 65Y processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage. Now that is the base model that you can pick up for this. For what I'm going to be using it for, it's going to be exactly what I need. In the past, I would buy these and I would try and use them for something that they weren't made for me, which would be video editing. Now you can do very light video editing on these, but the base model, I'm not even going to try to do that at all. Now, you can also get this with the Core i3 processor, 128 gigabytes of storage, and 8 gigabytes of RAM as well. Now, this has Wi-Fi 6. This has dual HD cameras, 1080p, with Dolby audio. This is going to have a USB-C plug, Bluetooth 5.0, and this has a headphone jack as well as a micro SD card slot. Whereas the bigger Microsoft Surface 8 does not. They eliminated the micro SD card slot on those, I believe. Now, this is capable of running things like your Xbox Game Pass and things like that. So this is going to be used mainly for surfing the web, for social media, emails, watching movies, and things of that nature. That is all I'm going to be using it for, and it's going to be perfect. And I have the ability to add a keyboard to this as well, and just have a portable laptop for doing other things as well. This also has the pen support. It has a digital string where you can pick up the Microsoft pen, and that is it. So a nice picture of the device on the front of it here, guys, as you guys see. And then the back of it, this is what you're going to get. It's going to tell you some of the specs I just read off there, and those are that is what I have right there. So let's go ahead and get in the box and check it out. They have included a pull tab to get this open. Very nice. I like when the company's doing that now. We don't have to have our unboxing knives on deck. They may become a thing of the past. All right, so let's get this open, check it out. I really and truly enjoy these little smaller tablets like this. I have chose to pick up these over in the past. So you first get the device here, and then inside of the box, we're going to get our paperwork here, probably quick start guide and stuff like that. Yeah, telling you everything you need to know. And then you're going to get your charger here. Now this can charge by the Type-C charging port as well. And then they have their proprietary charger. Microsoft always does. So that is going to be all in the box. So let's take a look at the device. So it still has this very nice build. I think it's some type of aluminum alloy or something like that. There's your I think it's an 8 megapixel camera on the back with your microphone there. You got your Windows logo there. On this side, you're going to have your charging port, Type-C, 3.5 millimeter jack right there. Then on the bottom, you got your pogo pins in case you want to pick up the Microsoft keyboard. This side, there isn't anything. At the top, you got your power button, volume up and down. And then you also have your kickstand, which is something I really like about these. As you guys see, you can take this down as far as you want. Good for writing on, viewing your content or whatever. And then on the front, you're going to have your camera, your sensors. This does have Windows Hello, so you'll log in just like that. And that is pretty much it, guys, if I'm not forgetting anything. And then right here, this is where your micro SD card goes right here. So you can expand the memory as well. So let's go ahead and get this powered up. And we're going to check it out after I get it powered up. All right, guys, so going through the setup process, it is updating the tablet as I was putting in my information. And it's kind of giving you a little introductory to the Windows 11 update on here as it's going through its process here. Giving you a little information. So this is what you're going to go through setting this up. I said it'll take about 30 minutes to complete. So I wanted to show you guys this. As soon as it's finished, I'll jump back into the video. All right, guys, so we're back in. It took a little while for it to update itself. Out of the box, I was wrong. Windows 11 wasn't present. It had to update itself. It took about 30 minutes, but now it's done. And here we are. So this is one of the wallpapers out of the box. As you guys see, the display looks great on this. It's a 10.5 inch, what they call PixelSense display. You do have some bezels around here. Looks a little dated, but I like the idea of the bezels there. Gives you somewhere to hold it. Your two speakers are here. I forgot to mention that earlier. You got two front-facing speakers there, and this is what you get. So if you swipe from this side here, this is going to be your notification panels over here where you're going to see all your notifications. And then you do have other quick toggles down here for your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, airplane mode, you adjust your brightness and sound and things like that. Then you're going to have your other little stuff down here. You can bring up your keyboard. Here's the keyboard. The keyboard is actually not too bad on this device. I remember the first one, there was some lag and stuff with the first one. By the second one, it was better, and I'm hoping it's a whole lot better with this one. If you swipe from this side, this is where you're going to get your widgets, and you can adjust these. You can turn on or turn off whatever you want on those widgets. I assume I don't know too much about Windows 11 yet. There's no more start button over here in the corner, at least in the tablet mode. The start is here. This is how you see all of your apps. So on board, you're going to have your Edge browser, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. You got a calculator, your Microsoft Store, photos, settings, solitary. They even have Messenger app for Facebook, OneNote, calculator, things like that. So that's what you're going to get in your apps there. Let's take a quick look at the Microsoft Store. And this is what you're going to get here. So all of this stuff here can be installed. It's considered safe. That's why it's in the S mode. You won't be able to install anything that's not in the Microsoft Store, if I'm correct on that. I may not be completely correct on that, but that's what I think. So if you go into your search, you can search this whole tablet, and I think things outside as well. Let's take a quick look at the camera. So the cameras on these are always pretty good. You can use these for, just social media or whatever. If you want to live stream or whatever, these cameras are normally pretty good on this tablet. You also have a rear-facing camera as well. Let's go into the settings and look at the settings right quick. So this is your settings menu. Looks all pretty familiar there. Let's go to About. So in the About section here, you're going to have, this is telling you that this is running the Intel Pentium Gold 65Y processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, Windows 11 Home and S mode. And like I said, you can get out of that. And I wanted to see just how much storage is being used out of the 64 gigabytes out of the box. Now you do have a slot where you can add a micro SD card, so that shouldn't be an issue there. So 57.1 is what's available. using about 24.2. Now, I haven't installed anything on here, but all right, guys. So this is my first look, unboxing, and impressions of the Microsoft Surface Go 3. I'll come back in a few days and talk about this device some more. So Wheels, Gadgets, and More, I'm out.